check this out. Way Chicago, like let's do a log and then another one on top of the thing. So I got 2 logs in there. Look at this baby, huh? When you start doing stuff yourself, like your chickens and your fire and the wood and rebuilding your garbage like this, it just means different things now. When you eat the eggs, I'm gonna do a bit. It's gonna be in here somewhere, one of my clips. When you literally feed your chicken, and then the next morning you're eating the food. And one of the things I was just saying, and I'm alone here right now, the fire like this is coming from technically the sun and hydrogen atoms and the ether, etc. But literally the sun grew that tree for years and years and years to get as big as it is. See how the wood is only that was up to that cord, so that's what I've used today. But so the energy from the sun, the water, whatever that is, I'm going to do a video on water soon. Both metaphysical and chemistry and physics all ties into water. Water can be in 3 states at one time. As you know, gas, water is liquid, and it can be hard, it's frozen, solid. But besides that, the energy it took to cut this wood, the energy it took to stack it, put it in here. You're literally seeing energy returning from your efforts. It's the 1800s, you can see whatever. Because one day maybe you can't turn on the power, you know what I'm saying? Or you gotta go to a zone, you know, to get heat in the winter or not, whatever. I don't know what they're gonna do, nobody does. But they're warning us, so I do know one thing about evil. Whatever reason, it's called their karma. They have this weird karma thing, but whatever. They believe they have to tell you what they're doing. And they tell you through symbols. And I forgot who the famous guy was, but he said if you know your symbols, you'll figure this game out a little bit better. And think of this symbol. You got evil, right? You got good. It's the way it bounces. It's just the way it is. But my point is, to feed evil takes a lot of energy. So this good right here, this is life. Without heat, you're dead. Without water, you're dead, etc. Without that combination in the sun, in the water, this wouldn't be happening. The family wouldn't be warm. Your friends wouldn't be warm if they need help, etc. But if it's good, it doesn't take any energy. You see how this works? And most people don't, because you don't see symbols. In order to keep this fire going, if this was evil, because a lot of people compare fire to evil, hell, etc., whatever you call it, you have to feed, now that I'm learning, a lot of freaking wood. This is 1 to 2 of these logs per hour. To maintain a certain temperature, I could increase it or decrease it depending on how warm you want the house, etc. But my point is, it takes a lot of energy to get to this point, as far as the wood to burn, and then you gotta feed it and feed it. And that to me is the what do you call it? The parable of evil. It's non-stop feeding. If you're doing good, I heard a guy say this, that bald-headed guy, the tattoo guy, Monkey. He said that the guy's smart. I think he's also sees in pictures. He speaks several languages, so that's one of the clues, the way he learns. So anyways, he said if you jump off a building, gravity or whatever you call it, buoyancy, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. It doesn't take any energy to fall. So as you're free falling, that's good, or love. Love is good. I'm not talking about the kissy-feely garbage. I'm talking about ether garbage. So To jump, I'm not saying do that. I'm saying if you were falling out of an airplane.
What up?
Or a mountain. What's up, Johnny? If you were doing that, it takes zero energy. Eventually you're going to stop, etc. And then you join the ether. But that's not what I'm talking about. The energy it takes is similar to like love or good. And then the opposite is this garbage right here, even though you need heat. See, this is the conundrum we're in this world. These people got to go to work, go to school, etc. Well, they tell you that. And then you're running from your whole life until you retire and die, like 2 years. I think the average cop dies within 2 years of retirement. That tells you something. But whatever, I mean, things are changing, nothing you can do about it. But evil takes a lot of energy. So all these people that are doing this to us, eventually it's going to fail on them. I mean, it may take 100 years or whatever, how long it takes, who knows. But the good's going to rise because there's no energy in good. It doesn't take any effort is what I'm saying. You just do it. Or you don't. But if you don't, let's say lying. Lying is an example of this fire. If you're a liar, you got to constantly be feeding your fire of evil. Because you got to remember, what did I tell her? What did I do? What did I say? Da 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 da. That takes energy. The think takes energy. But if you're thinking about what you said and you're evil, etc., that's just an example. I'm just making pictures in real life here. So to feed evil takes a lot of work. If you're not evil, it doesn't take any work at all. You just speak. This is Wags Chicago. Hope this helps. Everybody, don't let them take your sense of humor. No matter what's going to happen. Just get good with your family. Don't go to bed mad at people, etc. All those old cliches, there's a reason they say all this. It's Wags Chicago, I'm out.